Alright, so the YouTuber said it couldn't be done, but guess what I just did? I made a macro for Trial 2 to get these annoying Supreme helmets that you would have to otherwise team up with to get. So let's run through the lineup. The only two people you actually need are Spade or Ace, but you need a pretty good Ace. Like I don't think you need a max skill tree like I have here. But if you do need max skill tree, or if you want it to get the skill orbs, you can use my challenge macro. But you need a farm. I don't think he needs Midas, but I would highly recommend it. So these two are like the only ones you need. Your first slot is gonna be your main DPS. I'm using Zeke, which is actually bad for this map, but it still works. This just goes to show that it's pretty flexible. This you can use. I'm using Ice Queen or Esdeath because she can freeze. We don't upgrade her, but we place her. Yeah, that's actually the same with the last two. So remember, this slot 1 is main DPS ground unit, or not main DPS, just DPS ground unit. Ace, third slot. Ramen Dude, fourth slot, and then second, fifth, and sixth are random units with long range. So you see Blackbeard 35. I don't know if they need to have too long of range, but if you have Esdeath, then put her in second slot because yeah. And then now I guess we just go in here, and then let me show you guys. So if someone does eventually make a macro for this, it's probably going to be a tiny task, and it'll probably need you to stand super up high with like a really specific camera angle. But what I have done is I basically completely removed the need of that. All you have to do is once you're loaded in, you click Alt S, and then now you just wait. So look, it looks down, does that, and then it turns you to the side here. It'll be the exact same every single time, so you don't need to worry. And I'm actually like very proud because I used an interesting game mechanic that I just discovered. You guys will see it once it hits wave 2, but it actually like amazed me. Okay, look at this view, and then you can place stuff from where your units view. Do you see that? It was pretty fast though, so I'm not sure if you guys missed it, but it's kind of the point of this macro to play perfectly. This took like 2 hours to code too, so it was actually quicker than I expected, but it's like so cool. It looks at the wave number, so obviously you could use different speeds. The medium speed would also work with this macro because it does that. And yeah, it places everything perfectly. So the reason why you need so many random units with long range is because when the final boss comes, they can actually delete your units. So you're basically just planting down meat shields, like, yeah, so that they can take the hit, and hopefully it won't hit your 2 aces. So in the middle lane, you're gonna have 2 aces. If both of them die, then you'll probably lose that round and it'll just replay, but most of the time you should win. So it really isn't a problem, and even if you do lose at that stage, then it'll just repeat and run again, so it won't break. And then yeah, right now it's upgrading all my farms. And then wave 7, look at this, it toggles on and it knows exactly where every unit is, and then it just toggles on and starts upgrading them. And then by I think round 12 is when we start upgrading the 2 Zekes that are on each side of the map. But right now you can see this boss that's here, it's getting absolutely shredded. Yeah, it doesn't even stand a chance because Ace is so good. If you have a Kainu and then you put him as the first slot, this challenge will be even easier. So I don't know, it's kind of free because they nerfed it to the ground at one point. But yeah, you can see the shielded enemies. Another good thing about Ace is that he has crazy multi-hit. So if you have Corrupted on him, then like it's quite overpowered. I have Berserk on mine. And wave 10, yeah, right now it's just auto upgrading. There's not much to do in the later waves, but in the first couple of waves, like every action matters. This should also work on some different resolutions too. If your computer is like, if your computer doesn't reach the max resolution, since the screen is shrinked, then as long as it fits still, then the image recognition will still work, which is actually like really cool. Supreme, this guy's really fast. Oh, but he has like no health whatsoever. Oh, also with the card picking, I could do something with that. Like I feel like I could maybe add a 20% boost, like just one blue card, but I don't want to risk it because there's obviously going to be some people who don't have as good units. And I'm sorry if you have All-Star, it won't really work. Especially on Ace. If you have All-Star Ace, then this won't work. I haven't tested it with any other air units, but actually I should really do that. I don't think it would work on any other air unit though, because they don't have red, and so it doesn't do double damage. Although I could definitely go check that later. Alright, boss is about to come in. And also we have a lot of cash left over too, so I could find a... I don't know if that's just me, because I have employment on most of my, like the hidden node employment. So like you get double cash sometimes. I assume that a lot of people won't have it on most of their units, so I'm not sure what to do with all this extra cash, because if I put another priority on other than Ace, then it will probably start upgrading without maxing. So I'm really not too sure. But yeah, as you see, boss comes, it starts sniping the useless units. Yeah, like it just killed a Blackbeard, so my two aces are hidden away. It's just killing random units. And yeah, Ace has like 60 range. Here, wait, let me just check. Yeah, look at that, 61 range. Oh, okay, look. Do you just see that? He killed one of my aces. So, as long as he doesn't kill the other one, I should be able to take him out. Yeah, and Esdeath is freezing him. It's actually like pretty helpful if you have her. But yeah, I should be able to... This is actually kind of close because he killed my other ace. But yeah, he still got destroyed. And then the left lane is always the slowest to clear up. But any moment now, it should... Okay, yeah, now that we defeat it, it detects that we've defeated it, and then... Yeah, replay. Alright, and then it basically just repeats again, as we are about to see. Oh wait, I forgot to repeat. Okay, but yeah, that's basically it. To make it repeat, let me just do this real quick so I don't forget. You can see how long this code is. So starting from right here, start check, and then it just goes all the way down. I wrote this all, like none of it was copy and pasted. I wrote it all, and then over here I guess we just loop this. And yeah, so this macro will work as long as you don't disconnect. It'll just keep going. Even if you lose at the end waves, then it'll just replay. But here's the thing though, if you lose before round 13, or wave 13 I should say, then it won't repeat. So I'm pretty confident that if you have a decent team, you will make it at least that far every time. So yeah, you should be able to win. And yeah, this is basically just the macro that I made.